We're rebuking the pruning because we think it's the devil when it's really God. We think it's oh my God, we think it's the devil that took those people out of our lives. It was really God. Hello? You think the devil took away your job. It just might have been God saving you from. So before you just get up and start rebuking everything, I know people who think there's a demon under every chair, and they want to be the Ghostbusters. Don't open a door that you can't close. Oh my God, I don't have time to go there. But I believe sometimes we're rebuking the very thing that's wanting to bless. And this pruning process is a cutting away of. And cutting away of can't be always. I have a skin cancer scar and a dent in my forehead. Several years ago, when my wife doesn't agree with this story, but it's my story and I can tell it however I want to. I was riding my motorcycle and I put on my helmet, and about halfway through my motorcycle ride, right after I got my motorcycle, this part of my head would ache. And I'd get this little bump and I would scratch it off, and it would go away, and it'd come back and it'd go away. But every time I put on my motorcycle helmet, it would hurt, because that's right where the top of the motorcycle helmet fit. And so Greta said, well, maybe that's God telling you that you need to get rid of your motorcycle. I said, maybe that's God telling me I need to go see what this bump is so I can ride my motorcycle without no pain. So guess what do you think I did? I went to the doctor and he said, I think you have skin cancer right there. And so they sent me to a dermatologist, and they had to do this little surgery procedure where they take like a melon baller, a watermelon baller, and they scoop it out, and then they take it into the test, and then if they don't get it all, then they have to go back in and they cut you again and go back in and cut you again. Well, they had to cut me a couple of times to make sure they got it all the way deep. And it was messy. And it was big. It was bigger than I thought. The dent has kind of filled in a little bit with taco juice. But I still have a dent there, and every time I brush my hair, I can see that scar. And when I get a little bit too much sun, I can see that scar pretty bad. And because it sticks out, because it doesn't tan like everything else does. And that was a messy procedure. They had to cut more than I wanted them to cut. But you see, if I would have told them when to stop cutting, it wouldn't have got all the cancer. And it would grow back, and I would still have problems. You know what some of our problems are? Is we don't allow God to go deep enough to get it all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's our problem. That's our problem, is we just don't go deep enough to allow God to get all that He needs.